Today we're returning to the outskirts of Richtown, but this is Benard's camp, which again would have been the location of another collection of houses, perhaps a sort of village, right here south of Richtown on the map, in real life Far Harbour. In our case it's just a collection of tents, but not just any collection of tents. No, some that you can loot from. There's explosive boxes and only a handful of gulpers in the area to contend with. It seems whoever set up here had quite the thing going. They had plenty of money, supplies, explosives. Now what brought them down? Well, it could have been trappers, could have been wildlife. Given all the skeletons are still in the same place, I would say I would go with trappers. Probably in the middle of the night the trappers dragged them out of their tents and, well, considering these lanterns are all lit, I sometimes believe this is more recent. You know, like there's no way that lantern would be burning unless someone had came here before us recently to, you know, loot some stuff. But that would explain why, it wouldn't explain why there's supplies here. Like surely if there's purified water, Instamash, like whoever came along here would definitely have been here, you know, had been somewhere nearby. But there's no fresh bodies. If they were fresh settlers, I would understand it more. But considering it's skeletons, it makes less sense why there's a lantern that's lit. It's not a nuclear lantern, I know that much. Anyways, let's take a little flyby. Your favourite moment? It seems they were using the boats to sort of transfer them across the water. Very clever. Although you're probably wondering why I'm just not initially blaming the gulpers. Maybe they set up camp but didn't realise there was some gulpers above. Nah, because of the fog. And then maybe one of the gulpers fell down onto the tent and they didn't really have time to run as the gulpers kind of devoured them. And that explains why they're skeletons. That's another theory. Let me know your thoughts below. Of course, not too far away is the famous Fringe Cove docks with its Marlar King jump scare that I'm sure many of you have experienced. I know I have. Is that a box? Wow. I just noticed that, like just through my vision. I'm imagining it's an explosive box. Only one way to find out. We're gonna have to go over and see what it is. When you're doing these unmarked locations, it's all about angles. It's just a normal wooden crate with some neat items in it. It's amazing that I missed that. Yeah, I know doing the video on this place, I definitely didn't clock that, so if you've seen it, you can use this to actually climb up to it. Okay, it's not that much out. It's not as out of reach as I thought. But speaking of which, might be hard to spot, but there is a plethora of places to be discovered in that body of water. This is probably the most exciting part of Far Harbour when it comes to the underwater features. Now, of course, where is Benard's campsite? It's located right there beside Fringe Cove Docks, Brooks Head Lighthouse, in the southwestern portion of the map. Quite a walk from Far Harbour, but you'll probably come near this place when you're doing certain quests. So yeah, beware of gulpers, get your supplies, get a good sleep. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.